Hello everybody, my name is Mary and I love Looney Tunes. And as you can probably see from my background here, today I am going to be doing a sort of combination video between collection and review. And it is going to be of the Ashton-Drake Looney Tunes collection. And I am very excited for this video because I love these dolls. I've had these dolls for a while and I thought, why not do a little review on them? I love these dolls, I love showing them off, so let's get into it. First, we are going to be talking about Some Bunny Loves You. Here is the certificate of authentication. Now, something I love about Some Bunny Loves You especially is this little curl on her hair. I think it's so cute. As you can see, she is blonde with blue eyes. She's got rosy cheeks and a little Bugs Bunny bib right here. She also has these Bugs Bunny booties, which I think are just so adorable. Now her body is floppy and her head with her hands are the only porcelain thing about her, which I honestly love because it makes her fun to hold, fun to cuddle. Now this one that I have was made in 1998, which you probably could have seen on the certificate of authentication, but I'm going to repeat it again. And all of these dolls that I'm about to show you were designed by Alex Sahikin, which I hope I'm pronouncing correctly. But yes, this is the first in the collection that I have. Next up is Mommy's Little Angel, which is an interesting name because not only is Taz obviously not an angel, but this is actually the only name in the entire series that is not a pun. Although it is ironic, it is not a pun. So, semantics. Here is his certificate of authentication. Now this little angel was created in 1998 as well, also by Alex Sahikin, as I said before. The only Taz memorabilia he has is this little patch on his front right here, although I think it goes very well with his beautiful blue eyes and brunette hair. And as with all these dolls, you can see the branding on the neck right back here. Next, we have Pepe's Sweetheart. Here is her certificate of authentication. Now, fun fact about Pepe's Sweetheart, I got all of these guys in one eBay sale. However, Pepe's Sweetheart was not included, so I had to buy her separately in another eBay bid, which I won. As you can see though, she has some yellowing, and by some I mean a lot of yellowing in her eyes. I haven't done much to try and get rid of it yet. I've done a little bit of sunlight here and there, but I don't want to do too much sunlight because that can actually be harmful to old dolls like these. However, sunlight is the best way to get rid of yellowing in the eyes, so it's a bit of a double-edged sword there. But if we look past the yellowing, we can see she has beautiful blue irises and blonde curly hair. On her bib, she has Pepe Le Pew and a little bow right here. And as you can see, on the trimming of her booties and her wrist cuffs, it is black and white, you know, like a skunk. Now, Pepe's Sweetheart is literally my favorite in the entire collection. Don't tell the others. But I just think she is the cutest little doll. Look at her. And she also has the floppy body with porcelain head and arms. Now this one was actually made in 1999, so a year later than the others that I have. Next up we have Martian Lullaby. Here is his certificate of authentication. As you can see, he has the cute little branding of Marvin the Martian and K9 on the front of his vest. And though it looks pretty yellow on camera, this fabric is actually a very, very, very light lime green, but it's pretty hard to tell. Characteristically, he has beautiful green eyes as well as beautiful brunette hair. He was made in 1999, and as with the others, he has the floppy body, porcelain head, porcelain hands. Next up, we have Rockabye Putty. Here is his certificate of authentication. Now this one, his head is a little looser than the others that I have, but that's no issue. I take great care of my dolls, not to brag, so he is in very good hands. He was made in 1998, and he is the only one with a little head cap, which I just think is so cute. He's definitely my favorite boy doll out of all of these 6. Made in 1998, he has beautiful blue eyes, black hair, and a branding of Sylvester right on his chest. And I just love the red trimmings all over his outfit for Sylvester's bright red nose. I think it's so cute, so perfect, and it goes really well with the baby blue. Last but not least, we have Tweet Dreams. Here is her certificate of authentication. Now, Tweet Dreams is actually the oldest I have in the collection. She is from 1997. And no eye color because she is asleep. She is a ginger, just like my dad. And personally, I think she has the cutest outfit out of them all. She has PJs covered in little Tweety birds and little frilly trimmings on her wrist cuffs and booties, which I think is just too cute. Tweet Dreams is definitely the most unique in the collection, as she lies on her stomach just like this, and obviously is the only one who is sleeping. And for each of these in this collection, they each come with a cute little blanket. So this is of course Tweet Dreams, Martian Lullaby, Rockabye Putty, Pepe's Sweetheart, Somebody Loves You, and Mommy's Little Angel. Now, before any of you ask, yes, I do still have all of the boxes as well so that they will be safe if and when I should ever move. Now, my thoughts as a whole on this collection are, simply put, I love it. I think it's so cute, so creative. I love the characters they chose. Would I have loved to see a Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner? Yes, of course. But there aren't any, and you know what? That's okay. We have 6 beautiful dolls, and that's enough for me. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little rundown video of the Ashton-Drake Looney Tunes collection, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.